Something new is beginning. Not because the calendar says so, not because the circumstances finally lined up, but because you decided. You decided that what is behind you does not get to define what is in front of you. You decided that the version of your life you have been tolerating is not the version you are going to keep. You decided to restart. And a restart that comes from a real decision is the most powerful kind there is. So today, we do not ease in. We do not tiptoe. We begin powerfully, on purpose. Say every word like someone who just turned the page and is not going back to read the old chapter. I am restarting, not because I failed, but because I have grown enough to know I deserve a better beginning. Today is not just another day. It is the first day of the version of my life I have been working toward. I give myself full permission to begin again, completely, intentionally, and without carrying the weight of what I am leaving behind. A restart is not a sign of weakness. It is the exclusive move of someone self-aware enough to choose better. I release every old pattern, every expired habit, and every story that belongs to the version of me I am moving past. I am powerful enough to restart, to pick up the vision, dust it off, and move toward it with more clarity than before. My restart is not desperate. It is deliberate. I know what I want, I know who I am becoming, and I move with intention. I stop waiting for the perfect conditions, and I start creating them. A restart begins the moment I decide it does. I am not starting from scratch. I am starting from experience, from wisdom, and from everything I survived to get here. This restart produces momentum. One decision, one action, one day compounds into the life I have been declaring. I release the guilt of everything that did not go as planned, and I channel that energy into what I am building now. I restart with gratitude, grateful for what the previous chapter taught me and expectant about what this one holds. I am a different person than I was when I last tried. And that difference is exactly what makes this restart the one that sticks. I restart my mindset first, because a new life always begins with a new way of thinking before it shows up in circumstances. I give myself the same compassion I would give someone I love who needed to begin again.
A powerful restart requires a powerful decision, and I have made it. Everything changes from this moment forward. I let go of every version of my story where I stayed stuck, and I write the version where I began again and built something extraordinary. I restart with clear vision. I know what I am building, why I am building it, and who it is going to serve. I stop rehearsing what went wrong in the last chapter, and I start writing the first line of the next one. My restart is fueled by purpose, sustained by discipline, and protected by the decision to never go back to who I was. I am not too late to restart. There is no expiry date on the call placed over my life. I restart my habits, the morning, the practice, the daily investment in the person I am becoming. I restart my expectations, lifting the ceiling, expanding the vision, and refusing to settle for less than what I was made for. I restart my faith, believing again, declaring again, trusting again that what I have asked for is still on its way. I restart my relationships, showing up more honestly, more intentionally, and with a generosity rooted in wholeness. A restart is only possible because I am still here, and still being here is the most powerful thing of all. I restart my body, nourishing it, resting it, and treating it as the vessel of everything I am called to carry. I restart without apology,
not explaining myself to the people who were comfortable with the version I am leaving behind. The most powerful thing I can do right now is begin, and beginning is exactly what I am choosing. I restart my life today, powerfully, purposefully, and with the full certainty that this time is different.
I manifest a restart so real and so complete that the previous version of my life is visibly and permanently in the past. I manifest the momentum that comes from one powerful, committed, irreversible decision to begin again. I manifest that every area of my life responds to the restart I have chosen: mind, body, finances, relationships, and purpose. I manifest the right people entering my life at exactly the moment my restart requires their presence. I manifest clarity so sharp that the next step is obvious and the decision to take it is easy. I manifest that this restart is the one that produces what all the previous attempts were preparing me to build. I manifest new habits forming quickly, becoming natural, sustainable, and aligned with the person I am becoming. I manifest that the energy I bring to this restart is met by the universe with equal and overflowing energy in return. I manifest that the life I am restarting toward arrives faster than I expected and fuller than I imagined. I manifest financial provision that supports this new beginning, resources arriving as I move toward the vision. I manifest the complete release of every old pattern that has been holding the restart hostage.
I manifest the discipline to show up for this restart every single day, especially on the days it does not feel exciting. I manifest a support system that rises around this new beginning, people who encourage, challenge, and celebrate it. I manifest that the restart I begin today produces a version of my life I am genuinely proud to inhabit. I manifest breakthroughs in the areas that have been most resistant, the restart unlocking what has been stuck. I manifest that looking back on this moment becomes one of the most important things I ever do, the day it all changed. I manifest that the version of me who restarts today is the version the rest of my life has been waiting for. I manifest peace in the process, not anxiety about the pace, but genuine trust that every step is producing something. I manifest that this restart becomes a testimony, a clear, powerful story of what happens when someone begins again. I manifest extraordinary results from ordinary, consistent, daily faithfulness to the new beginning I have chosen. I manifest that what was blocked in the previous chapter flows freely in this one. I manifest the boldness to pursue this restart publicly, to let it be seen, to let it be real, to let it change things. I manifest that this restart blesses not just me, but every person whose life intersects with mine. I manifest a life built from this restart that is more purposeful, more peaceful, and more abundant than anything before. I manifest that every hard thing I have been through is revealed as preparation for the extraordinary chapter beginning now. I manifest a powerful restart and the powerful life that is built by the person who committed to one.
A restart does not require a perfect plan. It does not require perfect conditions. It does not require everyone around you to understand or support what you are doing. It requires one thing: a decision. And you just made it. So walk into the rest of this day differently. Think differently. Speak differently. Choose differently. Because the restart is not coming. The restart is here. And everything that follows it is going to reflect the power of this decision. Subscribe and restart powerfully every single morning. Like this video and be the reason someone else begins again today. Comment, "I am restarting. I am powerful. This is my new beginning." Make it official.
Share with someone who has been waiting for the right moment to begin again. Tell them this is it. This is your restart session. The old chapter is behind you. The new one starts now. Begin powerfully. Begin today.